Boniface said, wait for the Lord's time. You thought it was a joke? If it's your time, it's your time. If it's not your time, it's not your time. If it's not your place, it's not your place. You can't force it. If it's for you, everything will just work itself out, not you forcing it. Now, this is the story of John Duran and Victor Boniface. Now, this story started up in the January transfer window, right? Aston Villa then striker John Duran and Boniface Bayer Leverkusen striker. Now, on Nassr, they were looking to get a striker during the January transfer window, and they were looking to get Boniface, right? Like, everything was pointing that Boniface was almost already an on Nassr player, right? So you could even see some Nigerians, they were already calculating Boniface salary, calculating the job more. Boniface would be like, we earn so and so amount. Boniface was just looking like that. What's wrong with all these children, right? But at the end of the day, from nowhere, John Duran's deal just came up, and on Nassr opted to leave Victor Boniface and sign John Duran, which is the Aston Villa striker, for a whopping 80 million, which could have been which was more than what they could have paid for Victor Boniface. So the deal, some people were like, why? Like, it doesn't really make any sense. But at that time, if you look at what John Duran was doing in the Premier League, in the Champions League, the deal made sense, right? But at the end of the day, they didn't get Boniface. They got John Duran, and Boniface came out and said like, oh, all the people that are calculators, how are you, right? So John Duran went to on Nassr, but he started so well, right? But John Duran had a problem. John Duran could not adapt to the Saudi Arabia culture. Like, the culture did not favor him. Now, here's why. Before I continue going on with this video, if you have stayed up to this point, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Saudi Arabia has like a culture whereby if you are not married to a girl or a woman, you cannot cohabit together. And now John Duran was coming to Saudi Arabia with his girlfriend. So which means that he can't stay in the same house with his girlfriend. So now what did John Duran do? John Duran now had to stay in the neighboring country. So instead of him like staying in Saudi Arabia, he stayed in a neighboring country, which could allow him and his girlfriend cohabit. And I feel that, you see, this thing, it actually brought problem to him because his performance actually dropped. Like, this was John Duran that was banging in Aston Villa, like in the Premier League, that was like the most toughest league. But he came to on Nassr. Yes, he scored, but his form dropped. Like, I don't know whether it messed him up mentally or he was just so unsettled. And now currently, he's about leaving to Fenerbahce, right? Like, he's on his way out of Nassr to Fenerbahce. And now Nassr on the other side are looking at it that this guy is going, let's Kukuma just go for the person that we're going from then, that we now abandon to get John Duran, and which is Victor Boniface. So currently Nassr are considering to open the Victor Boniface stock to like get Victor Boniface to Nassr. And now I feel that, you see, Victor Boniface do small yanga for all these people, because what they did to you was actually dirty. So do small yanga for them small. But it's actually going to be a good one for Victor Boniface, because when you look at the appointments of the new manager in Bayer Leverkusen, which is Eric Ten Hag doesn't really like Boniface. And I think there was rumors that he actually is going to sign a new striker than keeping Victor Boniface. And Victor Boniface on the other side will look like that, my partner in crime, which is Frimpong, has left. So let me just Kukuma pack my load and go.
If you've not still subscribed for the channel, kindly hit on the subscribe option. It's going to be on this part of your screen. Smash on the like button, give this video a thumbs up, and also stay tuned for our next updates. And you're watching Everything Football.